What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm out again, thrifting, looking for things I can make some money on. A bunch of these routers, like TrendNet or something, just kind of an off-brand, $7.99, old routers, old modems, usually aren't worth picking up. Here's one of these crock pots, portable ones, $14.99. I do pick this up because I've sold those before, and I've already sold it. I sold it for $50 plus shipping. It took less than a week to sell it. Dehydrator, or no, that's an off-brand New Wave. Not really interested in that. Also got a tote in there for business use. You know, it's $2 cheaper than Walmart, so why not pick it up? I only buy those kinds of totes right now. I'm trying to uniform all my totes. In this Goodwill, I find a Carhartt jacket and some vintage shirts, a Goldberg shirt. These had just come out on the rack when I came in, so was able to snag those before anybody else. So happy to have found them. Checking the aisle here, some Halloween stuff left over before transitioning to Christmas goods. There's a hat, not worth anything. They put some good hats in this Halloween section during Halloween time. You can find some Stetson hats. I've found them before. Sold them for around $100. So certainly worth checking out. Of course, there's all kinds of Halloween stuff that's worth good money. Craft stuff, sewing stuff, all that kind of stuff can be worth money. You just got to find the things that are actually valuable, things that people are looking for. Some of the cross stitch. I don't know about ribbon there, if any of that's good. We got some toys over here. Let's just check and see what's here. Definitely made a lot of money over the past 12, 13 years flipping toys from these Goodwill shelves. Bags of random toys. I didn't see anything special in there. Best random bag toy. I found some Ninja Turtles recently. One was worth about $50. A couple was. I'm trying to think. I sold a Pokemon figure in a bag once for $80, $90. What else? I'm not sure, but always worth checking in those bags is my point. Got a Wheel of Fortune game here. Some sort of bingo Wheel of Fortune. I've never seen that before that I can remember in the wild. So I looked it up. It wasn't worth buying and trying to flip. Same with this monster game, which looked unique. Was just selling for like $20 or something on Amazon. So not worth picking up at Goodwill for $6 or $7 there. Don't see any sealed games, any sealed puzzles. Over here, let's check out the, well, I don't know what you'd call this aisle. The wood aisle, frame aisle, sign aisle, just kind of random household items. Sometimes you can find some great items in this aisle. Here's a, I don't know what that is, honestly. I was touching it. You know, it might have been worth a Google lensing. I'm not sure what that was. Could have been something, one of those hidden bolos. But over here, we got frames. I usually look at these. I just don't really look at them. There's some good frames to pick up, certain ones. Over here in this Goodwill, I got some board games, which I end up finding and making some good money. I also find a baseball glove, which is worth a lot of money. I didn't realize it was going to be that good. But yeah, I picked that up. Of course, I'll show you everything in the haul part of the video at the end. Everything I found. I think I went in a thrift store as well. Got a couple things. Books, just looking for anything unique, right? Some Christmas stuff in this Goodwill. But I'm not seeing a whole lot. If you do enjoy these types of thrifting videos, make sure to hit the like button for me. I really do appreciate it. It helps the video out. And yeah, I'll keep making them if people enjoy them. Christmas stuff. I think this was about the time they first started putting it out. I'm pretty excited to see it. And I see this over here, the Step 2 Snowman. And I thought this was going to be great. I've never seen this before. This is the kind of thing that usually holds value. It just wasn't really good. But I come over here and I see this Empire Vintage Angel. I don't know, I wouldn't call it a blow mold. It's like a plastic angel. And I'm like, I'm not really interested in it because there's no way it's going to be in good condition. But I take it out of the box there. The plastic's not yellowed. It's not beat up. So really happy to find it in that condition. So why not? Right? Not sure how I'm going to sell it. I didn't sell it this year. Look at this. I stopped at a random garage sale. We got Chrono Trigger in the box. We got all this random Pokemon stuff, good video game stuff. Unfortunately, they wanted $1,000 for the Chrono Trigger, which is what it sells for on eBay. So I didn't get it. Some other stuff here he had that was really good. It's just, the price wasn't good. Unfortunately, you got Xbox games, I think new there, Warcraft collectibles. It is what it is. A collector isn't going to sell stuff cheap. I did get something here though, a DVD VCR combo recorder. I paid $10 for. Here at Goodwill again, and we got some Carolina Lager boots there, not marked up, for $5. Should be able to get a good sale on those. Some dirty Adidas down there. What else do we have shoe-wise? Shoes are always hit and miss at Goodwills. You never know if they're going to be priced high, priced low, or priced somewhere in the middle. Here's some. I think these are just like an off-brand shoe made to look like Skechers. Yeah, what else? Some dress shoes. I usually just glance over those. I'm not good at finding them. Here's some boots, which weren't really any sort of brand that was worth selling as far as boots go, but I found some good things regardless today. Let me show you everything I found. Here are my finds. Let me show you what I got. Start back here with these Carolina Lager boots. Pretty good pair of boots. They got some wear on them. Not a lot of wear, just dirt that I can clean off. I don't know if I'm going to take the time to clean them, honestly. Just been so busy. Only paid $5 for them. Look like they sell between $40 and $75 depending on condition. I'll probably price these about $50 as is. I don't know. I might just use the Doc Martens stuff on them. There's no gashes in them or anything like that. Just some dirt, light scuffing. So they're actually not bad. And here's something that's not bad at all either. This $2.99 Wilson A2K glove. I saw this for $2.99. I'm like, oh, that's a decent glove, because I know that the A2K stuff is good just from over the years sourcing. But I got home and looked it up. I'm like, wow, this is really good. Currently none listed this exact same glove, the model number, but if you look at the last 3 years, there's some that sold between $100 and $200. So the plan with this is to price it about $150. Some of these gloves, the A2K series that are different models, will sell anywhere between $300, even $400, probably new for some of those. So really nice glove. Here's one of these portable crock pots. Paid $14.99 for it, but I do think I can still make about $20 profit in the end. I've sold these before. They sell pretty quickly. I'm pricing it, $45, $50 plus shipping. A lot of people have the shipping way too high on these, have it set to priority mail and stuff like that. So I should be able to price mine around $45, $50 plus shipping and get a sale fairly quickly. I stopped at that garage sale. I think I have some footage of me being there. Had the video game stuff, the Chrono Trigger, just crazy to see out in the wild, right? Unfortunately, the guy's a collector, so the game was $1,000. I might have mentioned this already, in the footage. I just don't know what I got. I tried to buy everything in that crate for $1,000, but he wouldn't do it. He was looking on price charting, the website, which is kind of inaccurate with comps. He was saying I was saving $300, paying $1,000, which I might have been, but that's not enough for me, right? But I did pick up this DVD recorder there. Paid $10 for it. He said he got it from Goodwill and then just never used it. Seems to be the case. It's got even the Goodwill receipt here. Looked like it came from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Queens Harbor. Does anyone frequent that Goodwill? Paid $7.99 for it, so he actually made a little bit of money off of me. This isn't a phenomenal recorder. This is the second time in like a month I bought a DVD recorder, but I thought it was going to be better and it just wasn't. Still, I think I can sell this $50 to $60 working. It has the remote, so worth picking up for sure. And I can get my money back just selling the remote and this for parts. Even if it doesn't work, people buy these for, $10, $15 for parts. Here's a couple hat finds. I stopped in the thrift store and I found the Chicago Bulls hat. It's vintage, but it's one of the, like twill tags. Nothing special, but it was only $0.25. So I picked it up. I'll throw it with the other hundreds of vintage hats that I have in totes and storage. Just holding on to those for now. But I can get them cheap like that for $0.25. I might be able to sell it on eBay for like $10. I mean, there's profit in it. It's just, I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. I'd rather just save up the hats and lot them all together and get more, which I've mentioned before. And here's a Columbia hat. This one doesn't even look like it's been worn. Very clean. decided to pick this up because it was $2.99 at Goodwill, and I was in a store the other day and I saw these Columbia hats, a few different styles, and I noticed they were priced $30 a piece. So when I saw this one for $2.99, it being in really good condition, I figured I'm going to make at least $10 profit on that, selling that on eBay. So back here, I got this vintage Empire Angel. Paid $12.99 for it. It's from '95. Of course, we've talked about Empire on the channel before. Lots of desirable blow molds and Christmas items, or just holiday items in general. I saw this and I'm like, I don't really want to buy this. That kind of plastic is always, crumbly, it's falling apart, this old stuff, it yellows. But I ended up just opening it up, checking it out, and it's in really good condition. Didn't see any damage on it, any discoloration, so I was like, well, I have to buy this now. You see these selling on eBay for like 50 plus shipping, maybe 120 free shipping. I don't know if I'm going to sell this on eBay. It's a big box. It is flat though, so it won't be that expensive to ship. I still think it's anywhere between $40 or maybe even $30 to $60. I saw some people shipping them for $60. It's just not worth taking the risk that something's going to happen to it in the process of shipping, or it's going to get returned. Then all of a sudden you have to pay return shipping. You have to refund the original shipping. You're out of $120 plus the $12.99 you spent on it. So this is something I'll probably try to sell locally. I have a lot of blow molds right now. I'm going to try to sell locally. Just throw them on Facebook Marketplace or something and try to get a return on it. I think I could pull $30 profit out of that though, at least. Here's a couple of board games, brand new sealed. This Machi Koro game for $3.99. Found this at Goodwill, and this one was selling for, it was $30 on Amazon. So after fees and everything, I should make right about $15 on that. And then this one I should make around $15 on, $3.99 also. Brand new sealed. I've sold this before. I think it was selling for like 40-ish on Amazon. Sells pretty decent on eBay as well. So should be at least $30 profit there in these two games. Got some good clothing as well. Was in Goodwill when a men's rack came out. It's very rare to see new racks anymore, let alone just new clothing come out at Goodwill. Men's clothing anyway, women. There's always women's clothing coming out. Anyway, this is a Carhartt jacket. I paid $10 for it. Wasn't marked up. This is a newer one, but it's a nice one. I should be able to sell that for $75, $80. Last few videos, or at least some videos here recently, I found some pretty good Carhartt jackets, and I've sold all three of those. So this is the time of year those are moving very quickly. Here's one of these Holloway varsity jackets, blank, new with tags. I picked up a couple of these recently as well. Picked up a red one. It might be identical to this one. This one seems bigger than what I remember. Also got some cat hair on it. It looks like I'm going to have to get off there. But these new with tags will sell anywhere between $40 and $80 looking at them on eBay. So I paid $10 for that. Then I got some t-shirts, some wrestling t-shirts. These are not great. Goldberg, pretty good graphic on it. Didn't see any sold comps on this one, but I did see a couple listed for, I think one was listed for $50 and one was listed for like $150. I imagine it's somewhere between like a $25 and $50 t-shirt. And those were $2.99. I also got the Triple H wrestling t-shirt. Nothing special here in either. This one's probably $20. Not a particularly exciting graphic, but they are vintage. I think 2001, 2002 era. But if I'm going to add up this clothing, there's going to be some great profit in it for sure. I'm going to have to get this clothing listed right away because I still got quite a few jackets that I have here at the house. Not even it's in storage. I probably got another 100 jackets that I picked up over the last decade that I just haven't gotten to. I also need to get the Christmas finds I've found in the past year listed because it's that time of year. So much to do, always stuff to do. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate the support. Check and make sure if you are subscribed. You can even ring that bell for me. It'd be great. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.